waiting a few seconds. Pretty sure we're live, but never can tell. All right. Let's see. Yes, we are live. Cool. Wait for a couple people to get on in, and we'll get started with the comment show. I won't try to keep you too long today. This show is one of a kind. I have searched, not say that other YouTubers don't go over comments, but nobody. Blue Unicorn, I have no comment. Yes, well, that in itself is a comment, Blue Unicorn. All right. SD Cat Lover, welcome. Nice to have you here. Wait for a couple people to come on in. I got a little new intro, but I mean, I've had this intro for a little while, but I'll play something new for you guys today, and then we'll get started with the comment show. Wait for a couple more people to jump on in, and then we'll get started. It looks like there's already 11 people. Psych on the Rocks, welcome. I am alive in level OT 420. Yes. Very good. UB, what's up? Zalstorm, welcome. I was going to imitate your comment show by coming to your channel and read your comments. It's funnier in my head, though. Actually, that would be kind of funny. Blue Unicorn. Nanya, welcome. Nice to have you here. Vicente, welcome. And you have a playlist for today? Great. I'll try to get in as many as I can, Vicente. As many as I can. Susan Everett, good morning. I'll be back. Okay. Well, thanks for stopping in, and thanks for coming back. Yes, it's 70s night tonight. 7 Eastern is when we're going to be doing that show tonight. So if you guys like 70s songs, tonight's going to be the night. I'll be DJ tonight. What's up, Cajun Randy? Nice to have you here. You know what? Let's go ahead and get started. You know, that's how I feel. Let's get started here. Welcome everybody to the MLH Comment Show, where I go through each and every comment, at least as it stands now. I think I can handle it for now. There will be a time where I will have to make a change, because I mean, the channel's kind of blowing up, to be honest with y'all, and the comments keep coming, and I appreciate each and every one. But welcome one and all. I see Nancy Alley's in there, Blue Unicorn. Leanne Tiffany, good morning. I like your idea, Blue Unicorn. Miss Sunrise Dawn, hello from North Georgia. Susan Everett is in the house. Vicente Morales is in the house. Nanya's in the house. Cajun Randy's in the house. Yal Storm, UB Chillin', Psych on the Rocks, SD Cat Lover. And if I missed anybody, I apologize. What's up, Joko? Nice to have you here as well. And, you know, nice to have you on this 25th day of May 2024. Let's transition over. Let's get on with the show. Lots of very thoughtful comments this week, so we'll go over them, and I'll let you guys know what's going on this week, and, you know, what I'll kind of be working on, etc. Car Thief starts us off. I found another muster point, and I am very well aware what a muster point is, but I like to have a little bit of fun with it, so I put out a post. I'm tired of all the mustard signs. I want a ketchup and mayo sign. And Car Thief gave some laughing emojis. You know, a little bit of humor goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? King Bluto, good morning, Rika and Unindoctrinated. Welcome. Nice to have you both here. Um, let's see. King Bluto says part of the replay crew. It's all good, Bluto. The fact that you're even doing a replay of a comment show is amazing, and I appreciate you, and you know that. And by the way, the werewolf icon next to your name looks really good, Bluto. I mentioned this previously. A lot of channel owners don't take a lot of time and energy to, work with their emojis and icons for memberships, and I think I was fairly thoughtful with my icons, King Bluto. You got the werewolf icon now. So the longer you keep that membership, the more you'll see. So there you go. I appreciate you, King Bluto, for sure. Fisher of Min, on the 90s night post that I put out, said, the 90s? I don't remember the 90s. Maybe it's Mandela's fault. Ooh, that was a thoughtful comment, Fisher of Min. Little bit of Mandela effect there. Yes. 90s night was great last week. We're going to have 70s night tonight at 7 Eastern time. So if you have a favorite 70s song and you want to request a song, make sure you join us tonight. It's non-monetized, so any donations would be appreciated. All that type of stuff. And then you have to be there live because I take it down after. YouTube blocks those shows anyways, so I just delete it, so you have to be here live 7 Eastern to catch that show. Conspiracy Music, welcome, man. Hope to see you tonight for 70s night, like I was just saying. Eagle Eye says, I appreciate your dedication on last week's comment show. Thank you very much, Eagle Eye. I do appreciate that. It means a lot. Like I said, this is kind of a unique show. I have scoured the interwebs and YouTube, and I don't know of anybody who does this show like I do, go through every single comment. I know they have, some people go over a few comments here and there, but, I've been able to keep up with all the comments. So there was only 1 week where it was like a marathon show, and I think it was when I had that Smurf Cop video go viral, and it was a lot of work, but I got through it. But so I do have a contingency plan if the comments get too out of control. So King Bluto on my 90s post says early 90s are okay, then they started getting into the late 90s, not so good. And then Quiztology followed that up. So true. Mbop. Yeah, not very good in late 90s, I would say. Although you can find good music anywhere. Cricket Cinema, heard good stuff. Subscribe. Thank you very much, Cricket Cinema. Appreciate the super chat. Welcome on in. Let's see, did I miss anything? I'm sorry, I overslept the show. I've been having crazy. No, it's all good, Blue Unicorn. Everybody's got stuff to do. Rika says, I like the way you do this. Very cool idea. Rika also says, I like the 90s punk and subgenres. Yeah, I agree with that. Keeper coming on in with Morning Bernie. Of course, you say that. What else we got? Desert Island needs more traffic. Everyone here should come hear it 14 times. Okay. Maybe after the show, Blue Unicorn. Keeper List says, put out a notification. I can't put out notifications. YouTube handles all that, Keeper, but thank you for the comment. Let's see. Dip Me in Glitter says, I have my playlist ready to go for 90s night. She was all excited for 90s night. It was a fun night. Everybody had a ton of fun. It's all good in the hood. Thank you. And hopefully I'll see you tonight, Dip Me in Glitter. It should be a fun. Dip Me also says, you are the best. I don't know if I'm the best, but I'm pretty good. I'll accept pretty good. Let's see. What else we got here? Bernie says, yay. I mean, darn it, I won't be there for the members only stream that I had. It was a lot of fun. I tried to do a walking tour of the 16th Street Mall, downtown Denver, but that whole thing is under construction. But we had fun nonetheless, and I ended up 1 mile above sea level at the state capitol at the 1 mile marker, and it was a ton of fun. If you don't have a membership, I would greatly appreciate it. $3. Not a lot of money. I'm not like a lot of other people that did just a bunch of tiers of craziness. For $4.99 you get the basic emojis and a live stream. For $9.99 you get me doing cartwheels. For $49.99 you get me a personal phone call. I don't do all that stuff. It's nonsense. It makes no sense to me. So it took pulling teeth to get me to do memberships to begin with, and I think $3 is fair. And the way that people explained it to me, that it's a way of getting highlighted without having to do a bunch of super chats. So I think it's really, really cool. Thank you for Blue Unicorn's link in there, Unindoctrinated, because he definitely deserves more more exposure on YouTube, because he's a fantastic musician, a good dude, and I'm proud to call Blue Unicorn a friend of mine. Just a good dude. E.G. Moore coming in the chat. Welcome, E.G. I thought the 90s show provided a good mix of metal, alternative, grunge, and other hits. I'll be ready tonight. Thank you, E.G. Appreciate that. I know you'll get your request in. I'll put in as many as I can, E.G. I put priority to first request, and then stuff like that. So get second and third, fourth request. Depending on the number of people that we have, it could get a little hairy, and I can't get everybody in there, but I do appreciate you, EG, a lot. You have an extensive, good list of music for sure. Chiara, good morning and welcome. Alan B, welcome. Nice to have you here. My good friend Alan in the house. What's up, Alan? Chicana, I'm naked for Bernie. Sweet. I'll just sit in the corner and watch, Chi. It's all good with me. Nancy Alley, welcome as well. I don't know if I welcomed you in. Okay. Moses Contreras on the last comment show says, MLH, I had a good time on the channel last night. Can't wait for next week's 70s night. I'll be there Monday for sure. Thanks again, brother, for all you do. Thank you, Moses. I appreciate you. And it was a great week last week. We're going to have a great night tonight. It's going to be a ton of fun, 7 Eastern. So I'm glad you are returning. Okay, Moses also commented on the members only stream. Sounds interesting and fun. I'll be there. I think we did have a lot of fun on that stream, Moses. So thank you for being there. Really appreciate it. Sasquatch, welcome, my man. Nice to have you here. Solomon, what's up, my buddy Solomon? Nice to have you here as well. Thank you very much. Chris on the drums said, can we put a limit on the number of disco songs for 70s night? I don't know if I can do that, Chris, because there's a heck of a lot of disco tunes, but I will try to limit it a little bit. SD Cat Lover, welcome to the Monster Squad. Thank you for being a member. I hope you enjoy the emojis. By the way, a little bit on the emojis. I'm going to work on the emojis today. I've been getting a little bit of feedback, and I'm going to put a black background on the emojis so you can see them better. Most people's chat is not how mine is, dark. So I'm going to put a black background so that way you guys can see it a little bit better. Chichikana, thank you for gifting that membership. And Blue Unicorn, make sure you thank Chichikana for the membership. Thank you very much, Chi. I really, really appreciate it. I'm not going to put a limit, but I tell you what, Chris, there's so much great songs in the 70s. I was kind of looking at it. I mean, you got Zeppelin, you got Black Sabbath. So you got Deep Purple. I mean, there's so many great songs from the 70s. So I think we'll be okay. There's some Beatles stuff. I mean, there's Rolling Stones. I mean, we there's a plethora of songs that can mitigate the disco. So I'll try. It just depends. Corn, welcome. Nice to have you here. Really appreciate that. MD Media, thank you for joining. Really appreciate you. MD Media does great work out in LA. I think of all the LA protesters, I don't consider Jay an LA protester because he's, originated from Denver. So I'm a homer. I think he's a Denver protester in LA. But of all the ones, MD out in California is holding it down, and I appreciate MD very much. I like his style. King Bluto, says, sounds fantastic, and I like your new emoji, the Fire 421. Yeah, I kind of like that one too, Bluto. I got to work on the emojis today, though. So might be some changes. I'll put black background, so the people that have the light theme will be able to see those emojis a little bit better. So I am listening to everybody, and I do try to improve as much as I can. Matthew, welcome. Nice to have you here, buddy. Did I miss any? But Dip Me. Right on. Nice to have you in here as well. And Corn says on the way to the Chicago org. Okay, cool. Pinchy Becky, buenos dias. Nice to have you in chat, Becky. Pinchy Becky's a great one out in California too. All right, let's continue on here on the 70s night announcement for tonight. Ginger550 says, woohoo! A lot of people excited for the 70s night tonight. Hope you guys will join. I'll do my best to play DJ. Some people would say keep your day job. Well, but it's fun nonetheless. Mischief Managed, I should say, says, now you're talking my era. See, a lot of old school people say appreciate the 70s night. So hope to see you all there tonight. It's going to be a ton of fun. Susan Everett, I don't know if I said hey to you, but welcome on in. Thank you for being here. All right, let's continue on. Smurf. I think that's Papa Smurf, actually. He says, can we please not play Lynyrd Skynyrd and the Eagles, as Blue and LaPoo have ruined them songs for everyone? I don't think I'll be playing the Eagles or Lynyrd Skynyrd. Just to let you know, Papa Smurf. So no worries there. Pinchy Becky, welcome to the Monster Squad. Thank you for joining membership. I really appreciate that. Let's see here. I think I can add another emoji because I got a couple new members. So that's really cool too. The more members I get, the more emojis you guys get. So there you go. All right, same comment. Yes, I'm not going to play those. No Lynyrd Skynyrd unless somebody absolutely 100%, but because I understand, like I've been watching those streams, and La Poubelle and the Blue Building play Eagles and Lynyrd Skynyrd seemingly every other song, so I'll try to avoid that unless somebody very eagerly requested Papa Smurf. I'll try to talk him out of it. Let's put it that way. Lori says, hope to make it. I hope you make it as well. And I hope you are enjoying your werewolf icon next to your name, Lori, because you've been a member for the second month. So thank you very much. Appreciate that, and appreciate you. Dip Me and Glitter, who's in chat, says, I'm getting my request ready to go. Yeah, you had some good requests, Dip Me and Glitter, and I really appreciate it. I hope you join tonight. It's going to be a ton of fun. John Denicola's in chat. What's up, John? Nice to have you in here. No Eagles. Yeah, several colleagues got strikes. Yeah, I'm not going to do Eagles. I can't do AC/DC. I can't do Tool. Kenny Rogers is another no-no. I mean, I get kicked off for the weirdest things, man. This is just way too much fun. Great job on doing the 90s night. Thank you, Dip Me. It was a lot of fun. We're going to have a ton of fun tonight with our bell bottoms and disco outfits. But we'll play a lot of rock tunes too, trust me. I'm a rocker at heart, so we'll play some of those. King Bluto. I can't remember what this post was, but I'll see you at 4 Eastern time. King Bluto, you are a champion. I appreciate you. Chris on the drums with some emojis. Oh, that was for the members only stream. Yes, it was a ton of fun. I'm glad you guys joined. It was a lot of fun. Dip Me in Glitters on my stream, my members only stream, says at least it's a nice day. It was a beautiful day. It ended perfect. Those streams for members only, I try to keep as chill as possible. I don't want any drama, no cop watching, no, I don't want any of that for anybody. So I really, really want it to be just a completely relaxing stream that everybody can enjoy, and I'll try to think of different things. I already have a really cool members only stream planned for June, We have to get there though, so be on the lookout for that. It'll be a ton of fun. I'll announce that. Susan Everett, thank you, and welcome to the Monster Squad, Susan. I really appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy the emojis and the members only stream when we get to that point. Matthew the King says, does EDM count as disco music? I don't think so, Matthew. But thank you for the comment, Matthew. You're awesome. Man, I'm really liking the green in chat, guys. That's really, really cool. Joel McCoyne, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. Mischief Managed says, look at the blue sky. I'm not a fan of big cities, period, except to visit. I could never live in a big city. You know, it's funny, Mischief Managed. I'm the opposite. I don't think I could ever live out in the country. My mom and dad are country people at heart. But I'm a city guy through and through. I have to be near people. Not that I am super social or anything, but I just need that connection. You know, I need to see people. I need to see buildings. I need to see things. You know, I understand the country life. I've been out to the country, and it's a definite slower, you know, less chaotic way of living, and I appreciate each and every one of you that live in the rural areas. But for me, I am, you know, I'm just a big time city guy, and always have been. But I do appreciate the country every once in a while. Keeper of the List says, can we get MLH a Perez pass ethnicity being a consideration? Oh, you're talking about a press pass, but a Perez pass. I see what you did there, Keeper. Thank you for the comment. That was that late night stream I did with K-Dot, which you guys were amazing. You guys, by the way, I did get some records that I will, it's going to take a little while. I mean, man, there's a cop who's out of control. His name is Robert Wong in Aurora. I got his files, guys. He has 22 officer complaints / disciplinary files that I got to go through. So, and we were charged a hefty fee. Amy M, thank you for being in chat. Claire Wales, UK, welcome on in. Nice to have you here as well. Amy says, I think the older people need to live near cities because of the better healthcare access. Yeah, Amy, but see, it's just the opposite. Like, a lot of older people, I know my parents are elderly, and their heart is in the country, but just for the reason that you said is why they're still in the city, you know, because they need health care. And, you know, in the city, it's, you know, it's a lot easier to get health care when you're closer. I can do country for about a week, then I need my smog, crowd, city lights, and the beach. I love LA. We love it, Pinchy Becky says. LA is a little bit too much for me, Pinchy Becky. I'm more of a Denver guy. I don't know if you've ever been to Denver, but it's not quite as bustling. There isn't the amount of smog that there is in LA. That's one thing about LA I hate. I've been to LA before. I like it. I love the weather. The people are great. But it's just, I don't think it's for me. I maybe if I could afford it, I would live near the beach or something, you know, but it's just way too expensive out there. And I don't know how you guys do it, to be honest with you. Big Chief is in the house. Welcome, Big Chief. Nice to have you here, buddy. Really appreciate you, amigo. Is Bernie in the bathtub? No, Bernie is not in the bathtub. She's probably sleeping, Keeper. Leave her alone. Miss Sunrise Dawn is in the house. Did I miss anybody? I think I got you, John. Susan P, I think I got you, but if not, welcome, Susan P. Nice to have you here. All right, Polly Glock says, so I put out a post that said, here's an example of the 14 days to pay or you will be denied request. A lot of times when I put in a request, they'll say, here's your invoice, you have 14 days to pay it. And it'll be a $200 bill or something. And it's like, oh man, I sweat. You know, I'm like, why do we have to pay for these records that we already pay for. I don't. It boggles my mind, and I'm working on it. So, better variety of restaurants. Yeah, I went to Fort Collins, then drove all over Colorado. I have cousins in Denver. I love Denver, Pinchy Becky. I think it's one of the most beautiful places on earth. Anywhere that you look in Denver, you can see a picturesque painting of the mountains. I think it's a great place to live. The cop situation sucks, but I'm working on that. I'm working hard on it. It's really, really cool. Are we back? Can you guys hear me? Just let me know. I don't like Denver. I like little towns, Blue Unicorn. I like Denver, Blue Unicorn, but I don't like the cops here. That's what, 5x5. Thank you, Keeper. Appreciate that. Loveland is too big, you think, Blue Unicorn? Okay. All right. Hold on a second here. I lost my place. Okay, here we go. So I was talking about the 14 days to pay for request. Polyglocks chimes in. Way to discourage people, clowns. It's very discouraging, Polly. But it is what it is. Joanna Quinn. Nice to have you here. Is it Johanna or Johanna or Joanna? I always struggle with names, so Keeper, you should come. It's a good time in Denver. I do like Denver. I think it is getting a little too congested, and a lot of people from California and Texas and other places coming in. But it's a great place. It's a great place to live, in my opinion. Dr. Mark in Texas says, thank you for sharing. Thank you, Dr. Mark, for your comment. I really appreciate you. Speaking of Texas, Rare Fruit on my 14 days to pay post says, I'm thinking the public records should already be public records. Are they not? Looks like they're selling public records back to the owners. It's exactly right, Rare Fruit. I think it's ridiculous. The mountains made you claustrophobic. Wow. Yeah, see, that's the thing. You don't need to live in the mountains, Pinchy Becky. But Fort Collins is okay too. I've been up to Fort Collins. They got a police problem too. I need to go back up there and root out some corruption up there. Amber Vanass, welcome. Nice to have you here. Welcome on into the MLH Comment Show. I really appreciate you. Look Through the Window says, Replay Crew. Thank you, Look Through the Window. I appreciate you for watching that Late Night with K-Dot stream. Keeper of the List, who's in chat, says, show us your members. If you want, Keeper, I guess. I mean, no, I'm kidding. Okay, Martha Simmons says, here to give you a bump. Thank you very much, Martha. Appreciate that. Let's move on here. Look Through the Window chimes in again. Wow, cash grab. Yes, it's I don't think we should have to pay for public records that we've already paid for, but that's a philosophical difference that I have with the government here. Nana Boss says, money headed your way. Thank you, Nana Boss. I did get that money. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, and I did purchase a treasure trove that I'm deciphering right now. So thank you. And thank you for bringing this issue to light. Thank you, Nana Boss. Appreciate that. And appreciate your kind donation. I did get it. So thank you. Pallone, one of the OGs on the channel, says, cool. I thought it was the parade. My bad. 1 mile to sea level. Thank you for the tour. It was really cool, Pallone. There is a really cool place on the Capitol steps where it says 1 mile above sea level. So that's where we ended. Saul Goodman, welcome. Nice to have you in here. Appreciate you. Did I miss anybody? I think I missed someone. Keeper says, I better not visit. Bernie may leave with me. Probably not willingly. Yeah, no, I don't think she would do that willingly. Let's see. John DeNicola says, found out Colorado is trying to pass a law refusing public records to people who live out of state. I saw that too. And they're also trying to do other things, John DeNicola. But I'm fighting against those things as we speak. Angry Vet, welcome. What are we watching? This is the comment show where I go over each and every comment throughout the week, Angry Bet. Anyone got any news on Four Corners? I do not. But I did see he was live not too long ago. I don't know what's going on with him. Susan P. says, I'm visiting my home near Dallas. I live right outside my town, population 62. I'm definitely a country girl. I have no problems with that, Susan P. I've been out to the country quite a few times. It's a different style of living. And I appreciate it because there is some solitude and some peace out in the country that you just can't get in the city. But I'm more of a city guy. I have to be near the bustle, near people, near civilization, as I call it. You know what I mean? But I do enjoy it. Every time I get out there, it's good for me for short stretches, just not long term. It's just sort of probably the same way you feel, Susan. Like maybe it's okay to go into the city every once in a while and enjoy everything there, but then go back to the quiet country life. It's just, for me, it's the opposite. TBI Firefighter on my Chalking Scientology video says, sorry I missed this. Hit that like button. Thank you, Firefighter. Don't worry about missing anything, Firefighter. That's why YouTube archives these videos so you can go back and watch anytime. If you so choose, and thank you. Norma May says, just sent you $15 for your documents. Thank you, Norma. I did get it, and I did get the documents, so I appreciate you. Thanks for all you're doing to fight Scientology. Yes, I do multiple things, and I know I asked for donations for records just because I was in a money pinch, and I'll try not to do that in the future. You guys are absolutely amazing. And I will be back at the Sciento building very, very soon. Dee Dee Jones, welcome. Nice to have you here. How are you? I'm doing okay. It's a nice, beautiful day here in the Mile High City. Hope it's good weather wherever you are. Keeper says, MLH loves his Krispy Kreme. I haven't had a Krispy Kreme in a long time, Keeper, but they are good. Let's see. What am I missing? I think we're good. Oh, Tim Perrigan, welcome. Nice to have you here as well. If I missed anybody, I do apologize. I miss people here and there. F Sciento for sure, Saul. And like I said, I will be back out at that building soon. I'll talk about my schedule here in a minute. Ice to See says, bro, you need a link tree. It's not like you are asking for donations. We want to help. Ice to See, I do have a link tree. It's in the link section on the channel. There's Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that stuff, the stuff that people normally put there. So it is available to you, any of those. You can do super chats. You can do super thanks even after the fact. I know Bluto's got a super thanks coming up, which I greatly appreciate, and I'll get to that in a minute. But thank you, Ice to See, for at least considering donating, and the money is well spent. I live a very humble life. I don't have a lot of money, but I do what I can, and I work hard for the people of Aurora and Denver, and by extension, the people of the United States. I'm a true. I call myself a patriot because I care about the country, and I care mostly about the people of the country. So I try my best to do what I can as a lonely citizen to do that. But I do have allies, KDOT being one of them, and you all are my allies and my friends here. So we're in this journey together, and I'll see through it to the end. Like the stream, that helps financially too. It does. Yeah, you're right, Keeper. If you can't afford a membership or a super chat or anything like that, just being in chat, liking, commenting, those type of things do help. So everybody is contributing in their own way, and I really do appreciate it. So Audit says, sorry I missed the live, bro. Much respect. Thank you. Don't worry, like I said, YouTube archives everything. Pelone with another comment. Thank you very much, Pelone, with the emojis. Keeper says, how's Bernie? I don't know. How is Bernie? Are you okay, Bernie? Hold on. Bernie just came into studio.
Yes, I am okay.
You're okay?
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. Bernie's always laughing and having a good time. I love Bernie. Bernie is one of the happiest people I've ever known. Thank you, Matthew, for the links there. Susan says, "Told you so." MLH. Yes, you did, Susan. Kara Feeble says, "Replay crew." Thank you, Kara. I appreciate you watching it. See, even watching the videos on replay is a tremendous help, and I do appreciate it. King Bluto says, "Darn it, I missed the members only live stream. I'll catch the next one watching the replay." I was watching part of the replay. I did pop in for a minute when I was going back. It was already over. Yeah, I know. It's all good, King Bluto. I do appreciate it. It's don't worry. Thank you for everything that you do for the channel, King Bluto. You're an amazing human being, and I do appreciate you. I hope you know that. King Bluto, here's the super thanks. See, I didn't know you could do this, but in the comments you can actually leave what's equivalent of a super chat. If you missed a live, you could do a super thanks. And that's what King Bluto did. Thank you for the $2 super thanks, King Bluto. He says, "I know it's not much, but here's some more money for your fund, for your paperwork that you and KDOT request." Thank you, King Bluto. Like I said, I did get... we still have... we had to put a down payment on another file, but we will get that. I personally put out $100 of my own money, to get... more files, and it just it never stops. So all right, let's continue on. King Bluto says, "You make it to Southern Cal. Take a couple of days. Come up north. I'm in the Sacramento area." I tell you what, King Bluto, if I ever go to California, I'll make it a point to visit more than just SoCal. I'll go up north too. I think Carrie's up even more northern than you are, King Bluto. So maybe next year I plan on going to England, London specifically. But if I don't make that trip, maybe I'll make it out to LA and make my way up north and take a visit. Smeghead says, "Come to Scientology and use your galvanic response shame detector." Yes, the Scientos are crazy, man. That quote religion is insane, and we're doing everything we can to expose it. Fab Dizzle, what's up, Fab Daddy? Nice to have you in the house. Welcome on in. Smeghead says, "Welcome to the Hotel Scientology." Yes, it's a scary building out in L.A., but here in Denver, that building is every bit as ominous. I don't even want to know what goes on there, to be honest. Pinchy Becky on my post about how much money I raised on that one stream. Thank you for all your hard work. Thank you, Pinchy Becky. I know you're doing great work out in L.A. Just be careful out there. I mean, L.A. is fucking crazy, Pinchy Becky. It's I don't know. I worry about you guys out there. I'm hoping nothing bad happens to you guys, but I mean, the way these cops are, they try to get people in every which way possible, to arrest. Jody Q says, "That's amazing. Great work as always." Thank you, Jody. I appreciate you. And I see you have the werewolf emoji, so thank you for being a member for at least 2 months. Ginger, same thing with the werewolf icon, I guess, next to her name. Please update when she's found. I did a post on a girl that was missing here in Aurora, and she was found, Ginger. So thank you. All the prayers, thoughts, well wishes, all that stuff. That girl was found. So she's safe at home, and she's good to go. And I thank everybody for for at least looking out. I appreciate that. Amber, comment, come to Illinois. Possibility, Amber. I don't have a lot of money, and I have to budget accordingly. But I mean, people have wanted me in LA and Chicago and in various other places, Texas. I mean, I will try to visit as many places as I possibly can. Now, I will tell you guys, so you guys can prepare and maybe meet me out in Las Vegas in October, mid-October, somewhere in there. I'll when I get closer to booking, I'll let you guys know when I'm going to be in Las Vegas. So maybe you guys can take a trip out there and have a good time, meet me, and we'll hang out and have just a total blast. It's a lot of fun. Susan P, welcome to the Monster Squad. Love yous, MLH. I love you too, Susan. Thank you very much. I appreciate you becoming a member. That's very, very cool of you. I appreciate it. Those memberships are going to be key to me getting a lot of stuff done here in Aurora and Denver. So I do appreciate it. Kima 6875 says, praying she is found safe. She was found safe, and thank you for your prayers, Kima. I really appreciate that. Britt posted prayers. Thank you. Your prayers were answered. She is safe at home. Thank you very much, Brittany. Fab Daddy says, on my missing kid update, did Mustachio find the kid? You know what? I don't know. Probably. He's the greatest sleuth of our time, as he claims, Fab Drizzle. So, that's maybe. Cannot confirm or deny that. Matthew, you should get out to Vegas mid-October, buddy. It's not that far away. It'd be a ton of fun. Hang out. Plus, I could use the bump and subs. All I have to do is put you on camera, and I'll get like 50 million subs from having you on camera, Matthew. So, maybe Pinchy Becky could make it to Vegas in the middle of October. That would be a ton of fun too. Unindoctrinated, get out to Vegas mid-October. Let's do it. Let's have a meetup. Mid-October, we'll meet out in Vegas. Hopefully, some of you guys can be there. It would be a ton of fun. I'll let you guys know exactly when I'll be there when I book it. Missed Me says, shared to my only person in Colorado. Hopefully he can pass along, as I'm sure he will. Prayers to this girl and her family and friends. Missed Me, thank you so much for your thoughtfulness and reaching out to the person that you knew in Colorado. I really appreciate that. That means a lot. And I'm going to pass along all the well wishes and prayers and thoughts to the family, and I'm sure they're very, very, very appreciative. Thank you very much. I appreciate you big time. Yeah, Keeper, you want to come out to Vegas mid-October? I'll try to make it out there for sure, Matthew says. All right, awesome. Mustachioed will never find Blue Unicorn. Ooh, don't make that claim, Blue Unicorn, because the Mustachioed's pretty good. He's found out a lot of information about people that you wouldn't normally think he could find out. But, Kima says, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Kima, for your concern. I really appreciate it, but she is safe and sound at home. Twyla, on my... I put out receipts, guys. I don't just talk the talk. I walk the walk. And I promised you guys receipts. And all I did was put out the receipts, and I said, these records are ridiculously expensive. And they are. They're just stupidly, ridiculously expensive. Twyla says, I contacted the DNR for reports for a proposed building site for a school, brownfield, contaminated industrial land. Those reports were hundreds of dollars each, and I just couldn't swing it. Be aware of what crap land they're willing to build new schools on. The land is cheaper because of heavy metals and contaminants in the soil. This site had known carcinogens and teratogens, causes birth defects in it. Ugh. Yes, Twyla, thank you for trying to get that information. It's super important. And later, John, nice to have you in here. I really appreciate you being here. And have a great day, John. All right. Fab Drizzle, who's in the chat, says, it's the people's record. We pay for the custodian's salaries to keep such records. It amazes me that the cost is so high. Must have been printed on gold-lined parchment. I wish that were the case, Fab Daddy. And they don't even give you the papers. They just send it to you electronically nowadays. So, where's the expense? There's no expense. We already, like you said, we already pay for the custodian of records. We already pay for the people that research these things and have to do the redaction. So why do we have to pay more money on top of what we already pay. It's a cash grab for sure. And Fab Daddy, let me tell you, I am working on that too. We're going to try to make some change in that regard as well. Dragonette says, yes, they are ridiculously expensive, and they are public records. How many times do we have to pay for their work? Pay them to write, pay them to enter it on a computer, and they are paid a salary to retrieve them. They want us to pay again? That's my gripe, Dragonette. That's my gripe. So, it is what it is. Let's continue on here. Look through the window says prayer she's found safe on my post about the girl that was missing. She was found safe. She's safe and sound at home. The reason that I took this to my channel, guys and gals, was because I know this person, and she has some mental health issues as well as a heart condition, so it was imperative that we got the word out and we got her back as soon as possible. Blue Unicorn, who's in chat, says, sucks you have to pay for records. That tax money was already stolen to generate in the first place, so you had to pay twice. It's exactly correct, Blue Unicorn, and it's super frustrating and ridiculous. King Bluto says, darn, but those prices seem like they printed on 14 karat paper. You figure we paying enough in taxes, but no, they're still having to shaft us. Yes, I couldn't agree with you more. Magnus, greetings from Sweden, everyone, he says. Greetings from the Mile High City, Magnus. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And thanks. I really do appreciate it. Smeghead says, thank God Officer Escalation was off duty. That was... okay, so this was yesterday, I believe. I went out and I found a guy sitting on the ground, and there was a bunch of cops. I mean, just a ton of cops. So I decided to pull over and record, and you guys saw what was going on there. As soon as I got there, the demeanor changed a little bit, and they kind of backed off the dude. They were surrounding him. There were 8 or 9 cops around him, and he was just sitting there. Now, apparently he had made some sort of threat on the bus, which I do not condone. And I don't mind them trespassing him off the bus and, stuff like that, because you just can't threaten people like that in that manner. But I was just there to make sure that they didn't beat the shit out of that guy or make a false arrest or anything of that nature. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't there, that guy would have been arrested. So, that's another thing that I do for the citizens of Aurora and Denver. Anytime I see something, I pull over just to make sure we're all good, Smeghead says, thank God Officer Escalation was off duty. Yeah, well, yes, I agree. Mark Imperial gave me some emojis. Thank you for those emojis, Mark. I appreciate it. GM Flower, welcome. Nice to have you here. Really appreciate you being in chat, GM Flower. If they have proof, GM Flower. Yeah. See, that's the thing. I mean, a lot of times they don't need proof before they start acting weird and doing stupid things. But, hold on. I lost, that's okay. Hold on. I got to get back to you guys. My TV decided to change. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Smeghead says, sell MLH stickers for car windows. Every cop would be on their best behavior at all times. In theory, that would be cool, Smeghead, but it reminds me of something called Attorney Shield, where for a bunch of money you could buy a sticker that supposedly wards off the police that does anything but. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. Let's continue on. Pallone says MLH emojis. Thank you, Pallone. You're awesome. Let's see. Amber Vanass says, comment. Glad you were there. Yes, I was glad I was there too, Amber. It's always refreshing to see somebody not get arrested, Rochelle says, members, so glad you did the members. You are one of the few real ones and deserve a little something for all you do. The only reason that I did the memberships, it took me 3 years to decide to do memberships, Rochelle. But the way that it was explained to me, it's a nice way of people getting highlighted without having to super chat. And every month you do get one highlighted comment too, so it's a double win for everybody. So I decided to do it. So that's the long and short of it. Good morning, Lavender Bridges. Welcome on in. Nice to have you here. All right, let's continue on. Rochelle says, wow, yes, way too expensive on the records. Yeah, I just showed you guys $300 worth of records. And by the way, that $82.50 receipt that you saw there, that was the last of my money. I paid for that out of my pocket, and KDOT's going to have to pay the other half, if not even more. So they're ridiculously expensive records. So that's where the money goes. If you guys are ever wondering where the money goes to gas, everyday living expenses for me to do what I do, and records. That's it. I mean, that's the whole shebang, and I'm very transparent with it. Reese says, great work you do. Thank you very much, Reese. I appreciate that. I'm pretty proud of what I do. Nanya says, thank you for all you do for everyone, MLH. Thank you, Nanya. I know you're in chat. Thank you very much. And I'll try to work on the emojis to make them a little bit better for you guys, for sure. I look through the window. Thank you for everything you do. With a bunch of heart emojis. Thank you very much. Aaron Hickey says, so many cops being nosy and doing nothing. The sergeant should send the extraneous officers on their way. We need a bigger budget because we don't have enough cops is BS. That's something I've exposed time and time again, Aaron Hickey. Thank you for your thoughtful comment. I can't tell you the number of times I found cops just sitting there doing nothing. And they complain about not having enough staff. It's absolutely ludicrous. All right? When you get a call and you like when you do a traffic stop and you have 10 cops there for no reason, what are they doing? They're just standing around wasting money, right? I hate MLH taxes. I know. I hear you, Fab Drizzle. Pinchy Becky says, I recorded Inglewood PD, and they were hotboxing a lady with 2 young guys in cuffs. I got all 3 off. Jerks ratted me out to my cousin who is IPD, or LPD, and he was pretty upset. Oh, well. Yeah, I know, Pinchy Becky. It's a thankless job, isn't it? It's a very thankless job for sure. Lavender Bridges, I don't know if I said hi to you, but welcome. And if I missed you guys, I'm sure the mods gave you a very warm welcome. I have great mods, and they're just fantastic. Keeper of List gave me an emoji. Thank you very much, Keeper. I know you're still in chat, I think. Chichikana, who was here earlier, says MLH is good for everyone's health. So is Uber. Hiccup. Yes, thank you, Chi. I appreciate that. You are you're pretty cool. I really like Chichikana. Tennessee doesn't give records to non-residents. That's ridiculous, Amy M. That is ridiculous. So you mean to tell me if I go to Tennessee and I purchase something at a store, therefore paying taxes, they're not going to give me those records? That's just ludicrous, Amy M. Stay Spiria, my homegirl Stay Spiria, says, I hope that guy's all right. He ended up walking away, Stay Spiria. I think they took a picture of him so he would be trespassed from the bus system, but he did walk away without getting arrested, which is very, very good. Let's see if we have any held for review nasty comments. There's some that are hidden, so let's take a look at those. And probably just because I banned the naughty words. All right, here's one. The dwarf idiot is a danger and shows that women should not be officers. I'm assuming is what you're saying, Omar Lido. I don't agree with that comment. Women are every bit as capable of being officers as men, but she was an idiot, and that's something I can agree to. So let's see. I got some more comments here. Let's do these. Bluto says, I got that one already. Thank you, Bluto. Appreciate that. Psych on the Rocks says comment. Thank you, Psych. I appreciate the comment. And then Ashley Andrews says, good work, MLH. Thank you very much, Ashley. So we're done with the comments, I think. Held for review, nothing there. Published, nothing there. Let's see if we got any mentions. Dragonette mentioned me yesterday. No accountability. If they do nothing wrong, why do they want immunity? Have not had a chance to look at this video yet, Dragonette, but I will do so. Thank you for tagging me in that video. Another one, Leo Corruption. Bluto mentioned me. He always shares my videos, and I do appreciate that. And I appreciate Jay mentioning me when I was doing the chalk art. Nana Boss mentioned me. Thank you very much. Dragonette again with a retraining police. Does that work? I think I did see that video. Training is a big part of it, but there's more to be said about that. Dragonette, thank you for the mention. And then finally, TCD. Shenanigans with MLH. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you mentioning me. Appreciate that. Comment, Amber says, I think Streets LA said that some of the police officers in the LAPD live in different cities like Kansas and different places and then fly out to work in LA and fly home. I don't know if that's true, Amber, but if that is, that's kind of ridiculous. I mean, they do make a lot of money, so I could see that as a possibility. I mean, if you're living in a place like Kansas, which is not too expensive to live, I could see them taking a cheap flight to LA and, doing that type of thing. But I think that's awfully stupid. I mean, don't you want to live in the city that you serve? I mean, that's just me, but I guess. But, I mean, who am I? All right, let's transition this back over here. Okay, so let's real quickly talk about what's coming up. Sometime in June, I'll have a members-only stream. I've already told the members what I'm going to be doing. I won't announce it fully until I nail down the date. So there's that. This weekend, I'm going to take it chill. This is the first weekend I think I've had off with Bernie for a very long time. So we're probably going to chill unless we see something. Then, of course, we're going to stop and, figure out what's going on, etc. Let's see. Monday is Memorial Day, so obviously that's a holiday. I don't think too much is going to be going on that day. Tuesday, I'll be going back to get more records and also working on something else that just came up. I will be deciphering all those redacted, the redacted complaints and citizen complaints and, disciplinary actions on Officer Wong, who is an absolute piece of trash, and I will disseminate that information once I figure out everything that went on. Let's see. Tuesday, I think, is going to be a cop watching day. I'll get back out on the streets. Actually, I think Tuesday I'll go over to the Sciento building probably and do some more chalk art. And protest over there. Wednesday, another cop watch. Thursday, what am I doing Thursday? Thursday, usually I take off completely, but I'm always doing something. Friday, I do another show called RP Grinders, although it's actually on RP Grinders, it's just going to be more music. I'll do music next Friday. If you guys want to join, I'll put the link when it comes time on my other channel called RP Grinders. And then the weekends, I usually do request. I still have Jamie Todd's request to do. He wants me to get over to Elbert County and do some interviews about skinwalkers, the skinwalker problem that they have over there. So That'll be interesting to do at some point. This week would have been perfect, but to be honest with you guys, I just really need a chance to relax. And this is the weekend to do it. So that's what I'm doing this week. So that's the schedule. Today I'll be doing a little more work on the emojis and relaxing. After that, I think Bernie and I may catch a movie maybe, or go to dinner or something. I don't know. We'll do something. She's excited. This is the first Saturday she's had off in weeks, so it's pretty exciting. Yeah, party hardy today. So I think that's all I got for you guys. I hope you guys have a great weekend, all that good fun stuff. Before you guys go, I just want you to know that if you're struggling with your own mental health, please reach out to somebody that you know, love, and trust. In lieu of that, my email is mexicanlonghair@gmail.com. I'm not a psychiatrist, psychologist, or a counselor, but I do listen, and sometimes that helps. But if I don't get back to you in a timely fashion, just remember, somebody out there thinks you are their favorite. All right, hold on to that thought. It could save your life. There is a national hotline here in the United States and in Canada. You can dial it anywhere in North America. Dial 988 if you're in dire need of help immediately. Somebody will pick up the phone and talk with you and listen to you. Trained professionals. That's a mental health hotline. If you don't want to talk to somebody, you can also text that line. Sometimes that's a little easier. And if you're not in North America, you just type mental health help into your browser of choice, and there'll be a plethora of options for you to click on to get help. Okay? Don't do anything rash. Talk to somebody. At least talk to somebody. That's my advice to you. All right. Anyways, have a great weekend. I hope you guys stay safe out there. I will see you guys very, very soon. I've got lots of stuff that I'm working on. I'm always working for you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Take care, everybody. Have a safe weekend. I'll see you guys on the streets. Later, everybody.